There are a few misconceptions about adoption. Perhaps the most common is that only married couples can apply. This is not true. Anybody over the age of 21 can apply, whether they're single, in a relationship, same-sex relationship, or a heterosexual relationship. Another misconception by adopters is that they're too old to adopt. There's no upper age limit in adoption as long as applicants are fit and healthy enough to be able to care for a child throughout the duration of their childhood. Another misconception in adoption is that applicants think that they need to own their own home. This is not true as long as they have a stable accommodation and are financially able to meet the needs of a child. The main skills and qualities that social workers look for in prospective adopters are patience, compassion, flexibility, and ability to take each day as it comes and adapt to new challenges, empathy, resilience, and most of all, a sense of humour. Above all, adopters will need to be able to offer a child a safe, stable, and nurturing home where they have enough time to meet the child's needs. Most children will take some time to settle into their adoptive home, and therefore adopters will need to have patience and realistic expectations. There's very little that would rule out a person from applying to adopt, although there might be some lifestyle changes that people might need to consider before applying. Some of these might be smoking or vaping. Applicants will need to have given up smoking or vaping 12 months before their assessment goes to adoption panel. Some of the other issues to consider would be for those who possibly may have gone through fertility treatment. Agencies will ask applicants to wait at least 6 months before putting in their application in order to have come to terms with any personal loss. Applicants with pets will need to have a risk assessment completed in order to make sure that it's safe to place any children in a home that has animals or pets. Some of the things that might slow down an adoption process is changes in personal circumstances. So this might be changes in jobs, moving house, changes in health. There would need to be sort of a reassessment to make sure that the applicants are still able to meet the child's needs. Prospective adopters can prepare for making an inquiry by doing some reading and some research on adoption. There's lots of useful information on the National Adoption Service's website pages. They could also look at regional adoption agencies and the voluntary adoption agencies in Wales. They have lots of information on their websites. Speaking to somebody who has gone through the adoption process is also helpful if this is a possibility. There is also a podcast available on the National Adoption Service's website pages that applicants can listen to.